What's going on, y'all? Finally Coleman back again, another video. Battle Rap and Hip Hop 411, man. We're gonna recap T-Rex versus Eazy the Block Captains round 2 and 3. Alright, so I'm gonna start off right away, man. Get right into it. First point I gave T-Rex, I said what he said. He said a line. He said I caught a case. I caught a case out in Philly. The police seen it when the pack fell. Don't you know the judge had the liberty to give me a crack bail? That shit was fire. Point out the gate for that shit. That shit was fire. Half a point. He said I started thinking about the movie. But I started thinking about the move. Well, he ain't gonna get the free. He said I started thinking about the move. Well, he ain't gonna get me free, will he? The thing about the movie. Oh, Free Willy. Okay. Another point out the gate. He said sold separately. The battery would be included. That shit was fire. I gave him a half a point. He said they say he was born a thug because he ain't harming anybody. That shit was alright. I gave him a half a point for the creativeness of it. You know what I'm saying? Wordplay, association, Bone Thugs and Harmony, singing group, rap group. That was alright. Another point. He said if he the captain, why there ain't no lieutenants in his crew? In general, he sold you an image that ain't true. That shit's fire. In general, soldiers cap. That shit was fire. I gave him a half a point for half baked line. He referred movie reference he referred to. That shit was fire. I gave him another half a point. He said skybox sideline. We see through different views. He said you on the skybox. I'm on the sideline. We see through different views. That shit was alright. That shit was fire. I gave him a point. He said in 60 seconds you got. He said in 60 seconds you got juiced by the men who made you. That minute made you. That shit was fire. Shit was fire. Okay, so for round 2, I gave T-Rex a 2.5, 3, 4, 4.5, 5, 6. I gave T-Rex 6 points for round 2. All right, cool. Eazy the Block Captain round 2. First one he said free. Every associate get 2 years. He said every associate get 2 years like a community college. That shit was fire. I gave him a point out the gate for that shit. Fire. Respect my honor. It's another half a point. He said I respect my honor. Such and such. If I give you 9, that shit was alright. I gave him a point for. He said if I give you these 9 pounds, if I give you these 9 pounds, nigga, you hope you can rematch Unkasa. If I give you these 9 rounds, that shit was fire. 9 rounds out the gun, and then when he battled Unkasa, I think they went for 9 rounds. That shit was fire. Shit was fire. I gave him another point. He said the plug gave me some blow C and blow C and the K, and I made a block with it. That shit was fire. Okay, I gave him a point for that. I gave him a half a point. He said he had a reference. He had a movie reference, Godfather, Harlem Line. That shit was cool. Another point. He said you accepted the call from a spam likely nigga. The block calling. That was fire. Easy to block. Spam likely on your phone. It's like a block. That shit was fire. Fire. I gave him another half a point. He said when they can get on, he do it what Harlem niggas do. Okay. Fire. So for movie reference, camera and reference, rap group reference, Harlem Cam. When the Cam get on, he do a Harlem niggas. T-Rex from Harlem. That shit was fire. Okay, so for round 2, I got Eazy the Block at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. I gave Eazy the Block a 5.5 for round 2, and I gave Rex got a 6 and Eazy the Block got a 5.5 for round 2. All right. So round 3, Rex. He said I gave him half a point. He said Beasley hit his girl. It's like a line. It's like a famous. I think he exposed. He said because Beasley hit Eazy the Block Captain girl, and he's saying, you know what I mean, Roger, he's saying he didn't say it wasn't true, and I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm leaning towards that it may be true because nobody said anything, and a lot of people is saying the stuff about it. Okay, he said Beasley hit his girl. Okay, if it's true, I gave him a half a point for that. Okay, Mountain Dew, so the nigga on now. Gave him a point for that. He said, I gave him another half point. He said, I'm talking extra. This how I was going. I'm talking extra. This how I was going down. I'm talking extra. That shit was fire. DMX. I'm talking extra. This how I was going. That shit fire. Fire. Half a point. He said cold word is tomato sauce. Must I let us know? Must I let us? He said cold word is tomato sauce. Must I let us now? That shit was alright. Game he had a crazy food menu scheme. It's fire. I gave him a half a point for that. Floyd Mayweather, George from Muhammad Ali scheme. He had a boxing reference frame. That shit, I gave him half point for that. So for round 3, TRex got a 1.5, 2.5, 1.5. He got 3 points. I think the third round was the lightest rounds. I gave Rex a 3. I gave Rex 3 points for round 3. Now Eazy to block. It's on him. Round 3. He said I gave him a point out the gate. He said you get so high, turn yourself in like G Dep. Fire. We all know the shit about G Dep, and you know what I mean, he turned himself in and shit like that. Shit was fire. Another point. He said I gave you the drugs to sell. You got high, nigga. You fucking. We all know paid in full, bro. That shit's fire. Fire. Point out he got 2. I gave him they third round. Both of them was kind of light. I gave him a half a point at the end. He said, did he get away with it? Did he get half a point for it? Okay. My recap would have been way better, mind you. I took a break, man. This my first day back with it, and you know, the battle been happened, but I still got to finish these rounds. I mean, before I move on to the next topic, finish this recap of this battle. But yeah, man. So I got TRex winning, man. This battle, I gave him. Let me see. I think I have Rex 3-0, I believe. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I got Rex 3-0. It wasn't no body. It definitely ain't no body. But I got Rex 3-0, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Me upload more content very rapidly, very fast, man. I'ma holler at y'all. Battle rap hit about 411. Finally cool. I'm out, man.